Have you ever given up on something only to wonder later, what if I had tried just a little longer? Maybe it was a business, an exam, a new skill, or a dream that simply felt impossible. What if I told you that one man walked away from a fortune because he stopped digging just 3 feet too soon? During the Colorado Gold Rush, thousands of people rushed toward the mountains, hoping to discover a fortune hidden beneath the earth. Among them was a young man named R.U. Darby and his uncle. Like many dreamers, they invested everything they had. They borrowed money, bought expensive mining equipment, and began digging with hope burning in their hearts. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Then, their patience was rewarded. They discovered a rich vein of gold. Their first shipment confirmed it. At last, their dreams seemed to be coming true. But success sometimes disappears when you least expect it. After only a short time, the gold vein suddenly vanished. The machines continued drilling. Day after day, nothing. They dug deeper. Still nothing. Every passing day drained more money and more hope. Eventually, they reached a heartbreaking decision. They sold all their machinery to a junk dealer for almost nothing and walked away, believing their dream was over forever. The junk dealer wasn't an experienced miner, but before drilling, he made one simple decision. He hired a mining engineer. The engineer carefully examined the land. He studied the geological patterns, calculated the fault lines. Then he smiled. You stopped too early. The gold vein hadn't disappeared. It had simply shifted. The junk dealer drilled exactly where the engineer suggested. Just 3 feet later, the drill struck one of the richest gold deposits in Colorado. Millions of dollars, hidden only 3 feet beyond where Darby had quit. Imagine carrying that realization for the rest of your life. Most people would have spent the rest of their lives regretting that mistake. But Darby chose something different. Instead of letting failure define him, he allowed it to teach him. Years later, he became a life insurance salesman. Every time someone rejected him, he remembered those 3 feet. Whenever he felt like giving up, he remembered those 3 feet. So he knocked on one more door, then another, then another. That simple lesson transformed his career. He became one of the most successful insurance salesmen of his time. He never recovered the gold mine, but he discovered something even more valuable. A mindset that would create success for the rest of his life. Now ask yourself, how many dreams are abandoned, not because they're impossible, but because people stop just before the breakthrough? Maybe it's the exam you're preparing for. Maybe it's your business. Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's the dream you've almost given up on. Temporary defeat is not the same as failure. Sometimes success isn't asking you to become more talented. It's asking you to stay just a little longer. Because your own 3 feet from gold may already be closer than you think. This unforgettable story comes from Napoleon Hill's classic book, Think and Grow Rich. Although the title focuses on wealth, its greatest lessons are about persistence, belief, discipline, and refusing to let temporary setbacks decide your future. If this story inspired you, I highly recommend reading the book. Never let temporary defeat convince you that your journey is over. Sometimes, the only thing standing between failure and success is just 3 feet. If this story gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more timeless stories that can change the way you think. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever quit something that you later wished you'd continued? Share your experience in the comments. You never know. Your story might inspire someone else. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next story.